Good morning. It's Happy New Year, January 1st, Friday. Yesterday I talked about favorite mugs, and one of the things I learned just in this past year is that I know people who, for whatever reason, can't visualize things in the way that many people can. So, for instance, if you say visualize a red apple, apparently they just sort of have like index cards, and one says red and one says apple, but they have no actual mental picture. Uh, okay, that may be a disadvantage in certain situations and an advantage in other situations. I don't know. I don't want to judge. But I'm sort of the reverse. I can visualize the texture. I mean, I can imagine a very specific apple in a very specific location, multiple apples, and so forth. And this actually came up without me understanding what was going on in grad school. Not about apples, but about pots. One of the things that the teachers would harp on was to work in series. So you have an idea, say for a favorite mug, visualize your favorite mug, and you would try it. Anyway, they would want you to work on a series, like a dozen of them or 20 of them or whatever. Work out the problem. You know, each one slightly different from the other and figure out, which works best and so forth. Okay, I mean, that's how some people work. But at the time, I was bouncing around from idea to idea. I knew I was on a time limit. I mean, you only let you be there for so long. And I could see, I could take one of the pots I had made, and I could very distinctly visualize the 12 variations on it out to about 13 or 14. And then it was a little hazy. So I would make this one, number 14. And the professors were all wondering why I was being lazy about not doing the 12. And I was having a hard time explaining that I'd already made them in my head and I didn't need to waste time in the studio making them. Plus, often, that first one, there might be something interesting about it that I would harvest as an insight. But if it failed badly enough, I didn't want to meet the next 12. So everybody works differently, but that's not a problem. Have a good day.